guys, it's ToPro or Adam. Welcome back to another Bo4 Zombies video, and today is all about the perks. So Bo4 Zombies has a ton of new perks. I think there's only like 3 or 4 perks returning from previous zombie games, so it might be tough for a lot of you to know what perks are good. So today, I'll be going over 7 perks you guys need to start using here in Bo4 Zombies. And real quick guys, I am doing a massive giveaway here in Bo4 Zombies. To enter, it's so easy. All you have to do is make sure you're subbed, drop a like on today's video, and comment right now what one of these prizes do you want to win, along with the platform you play on. And of course guys, you want to help me out with a future to the channel, you want to be featured on the channel as well, you guys go ahead and submit all of your crazy clips here in Bo4 Zombies. If you have any crazy fails or clutches or bugs you want to share, you guys can go ahead and submit all of your clips to either the email or the Twitter you see on screen right now. Besides that, let's go ahead and jump into the 7 best perks here in Bo4 Zombies. One quick thing I want to mention is we're not going to be mentioning modifiers in today's video because modifiers in some cases are completely different perks, so we are only focusing on the base perks and the base perk abilities in today's video. We'll do a separate like top 10 or top 5 going over the best modifiers here in Bo4 Zombies. Starting off our list here in the number 7 spot, we have Electric Burst. Not Electric Cherry, Electric Burst. I don't know why they just didn't name it Cherry. Anyways, Electric Burst has always been good in Bo3 and Bo2 Zombies on certain maps. Like for example, when Cherry was first brought into Zombies on Mob the Dead, it was a phenomenal perk because Mob is such a close quarters map. You get caught, Cherry can really save you, and it's pretty much the same thing here in Bo4 Zombies. You're playing on a map like Blood of the Dead, which is Mob, and you get caught. Having this perk is amazing. It definitely feels more powerful here in Bo4 Zombies, but then again, on certain maps like IX, it really isn't the best. Of course, if you're underground, it's great, but if you're in the arena, you know, Cherry really isn't the best perk. On Voyage, this perk is amazing. On Classified, again, it's alright. So, Cherry is definitely a great perk, or sorry, Burst is definitely a great perk, but make sure you use it on a map like Voyage or Blood, where it is super close quarters. Coming in at the number 6 spot on today's list, we have a Victorious Tortoise, and this is all about the shield. So since we don't have an actual Jug perk, we kind of do have Jug standard in this game, but since we don't have an actual Jug perk, this is kind of the closest perk that is to do what Jug used to be, and this pretty much is a buff to the shield. So instead of the shield only protecting you from hits from behind, it will protect you pretty much from all around you. Right now, your shield does get destroyed a lot quicker. It won't block all the shots with your shield first. Usually it's like 1 or 2 hits, and then they'll hit you because that would be way too OP, but it pretty much just protects you with your shield from all around you. Now, your shield will have also this explosion when it breaks, and that's probably the best part of this perk, because since the shield is so important here in Bo4 Zombies, having that trigger and having that explosion notifies you that your shield is broken, so you can go ahead and grab a new one. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the Dying Wish perk, and Dying Wish is a super clutch perk. It's a really good perk in solo, not so much in co-op, because in solo you only have a certain amount of revives, and having this on in solo will definitely spare some of those revives and save those for later on in the game. So the way it works is when you actually lose all your health, instead of going into last stand, you go into the berserk mode for a total of 9 seconds. While in this berserk mode, you have god mode, so you cannot die, and you have increased melee damage. So if you get cornered and in the berserk mode, just knife and you will wreck everything. Now, once you leave berserk mode, you only have 1 health, so if you get hit, as soon as you leave berserk mode, you die instantly, and that's happened to me a lot. And the one thing that kind of sucks is the cooldown increases with every use. So if you use it the first time, the cooldown is just normal, but if you use it a second time, all of a sudden the cooldown is a lot more severe, and the cooldown is pretty crazy. It can take a long time for this thing to recharge, so it definitely is an amazing perk in solo. solo, but in co-op, I feel like it's really not that useful. So now we're in the top 4, and these 4 perks are perks that I run almost every single game. I absolutely love these perks, and they are like super necessary and nice when playing zombies. So in the 4 spots, I have Bandolier Bandit, and this one is pretty obvious. All it does is it increases your ammo stock, and this is amazing. I've always wanted a perk like this in zombies. It was supposed to be, I think, in World of War, but they didn't add it in. But we finally have a perk that just increases the amount of ammo you can carry, and the best thing is too, this works on wonder weapons and not just normal guns. I feel that here in BO4 Zombies, there's a lot of really good guns, but they just don't have enough ammo. I find myself just burning through ammo way too fast, and I kind of don't want to use the gun because, you know, the ammo is not enough for me. But I throw on Bandolier Bandits, and it usually solves the problem. There are some guns still that don't have enough ammo, but for the most part, Bandolier is super nice on certain guns. For example, the Hellion rocket launcher is such a beast gun, but without Bandolier on, the ammo is a bit low. You throw this perk on, all of a sudden solves that problem. So if you're somebody that wants to use a gun and you know it doesn't have a lot of ammo, try throwing this on and it will definitely help. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have a perk that you guys have to run. Every single game you play, you have to have this perk on right here, and that is Stamina Up. Stamina Up is a must-use perk because back in BO3, BO2, even BO1, Stamina Up was a good perk, right? It was a noticeable difference when you have Stamina Up and you don't, but here in BO4, it is a massive leap, right? Stamina Up, you run so much faster, and when playing a map like Blood or Classifier where you have a ton of dogs spawning in, Stamina Up is a must-have perk. Now, I know I said I wouldn't talk about modifiers, but if you pair up Stamina Up with the Quick Revive modifier, because with the Revive modifier, you get a speed boost when your health regens, and when you pair that up with Stamina Up, it is a disgusting combo. But in general, guys, Stamina Up is just one of those perks here at BO4 Zombies that is a must use. It's like a speed cola or a jug from previous COD games. You have to use this perk. Coming in at the number 2 spot, I have a perk that I am absolutely in love with. I love running this perk every single game. It definitely is a perk that you don't have to have on, but it's just really nice, and that is Time Slip. So the description for Time Slip is equipment cooldown rate increase, so your grenades, your acid grenades, your Wraith Fire, that will recharge a lot faster. Mystery Box and Pack-a-Punch weapons appear faster. That is the best thing about this perk. Having a fire sale going and hitting the box and having your gun appear in literally like 1 second is amazing. You can hit the box like 30 times during a fire sale, and same thing with PAP. It is so nice not having to wait for your gun to come back out of the PAP machine. The last feature is it greatly reduces trap and fast travel cooldowns, which I don't really care about that much. I haven't used traps at this point yet, but I guess for higher rounds that is definitely nice. But this is a perk. When I first saw it, I kind of overlooked it, didn't think it'd be that good, but since I first used it, I can't go back. I can't go to the box now without Time Slip because it takes so long to get your gun. So this is one of those perks that doesn't look all that great, but I promise you guys, give it a go. You won't look back. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we have another must-have perk. So Stamina Up and this perk right here, in my opinion, are the 2 perks you have to have on every single game, and this perk is Quick Revive. Revive is kind of a brand new perk here in BO4 Zombies because back in other Treyarch Zombie modes, Revive really did one thing, which was revive players faster. In solo, of course, it allowed you to revive yourself, but really, the main purpose of Quick Revive was to revive people faster. Now, that feature is still here in BO4 with Revive. You can revive others faster in co-op. It's not as fast as it used to be, but still it's faster. But the big thing is you have a shorter delay before regenerating health and increased regeneration rate. So pretty much your health regens faster, and that is a clutch must-have perk here in BO4, because since we don't have Jug Down, we have just the standard, you know, health bar instead. Having this perk on right here and having that extra regen rate, it's just a must-have perk here in BO4 Zombies. There we have it, guys. Those are definitely the best perks here in BO4 Zombies. Again, we did not go over modifiers. That'll be a different video because the modifiers are just completely different perks. But in my opinion, Revive and Stamina Up are the must-have perks. And then everything else is pretty much customizable, and that's the best thing about perks here in BO4. You don't have to always use the same 4 perks. You can always kind of change things out and kind of have fun with the perks here in Zombies. But besides that, guys, for the video, drop a like, subscribe for a ton of BO4 Zombies videos and streams, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.